Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Or whatever time you're listening.
And you're listening to...
Listen very carefully. The podcast for people who love all things Allo Allo.
So, let's begin.
I'm Kim Hartman, and I played the part of Helga.
I'm Guy Siner, and I played Lieutenant Gruber.
And I am Richard Gibson, and I played Herr Flick.
That wasn't the clap.
Can you clap a bit harder, please?
I wasn't clapping. That wasn't. I was just testing. I was just rehearsing. Make sure I do it right. Okay. Desperate Doings in the Graveyard. Series 6, Episode 1, or Series 3, Episode 7.
You had to go and spoil it, didn't you?
I think it's Series 3, Episode 7. Yeah, it is. That's good.
It is.
Excellent.
Excellent. And as we know, we are officially on air.
Yes.
Do we know that? Have we been on air? Have we done the on air?
We've been on air, but I will do it again. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We are on air.
Did anyone have any thoughts about this at all?
Well, yes. I had quite a few thoughts, actually. But it was quite a long time ago we watched it, because after watching it, we then decided to eat scones and jam and cream and have a cup of tea.
And a cup of delicious tea.
Yeah. And now my mind has gone completely blank.
As has mine, but it was perfectly timed and absolutely delicious. And Richard keeps tripping over the things in the studio.
Kim's terrified I'm going to fall and break my neck. I noticed something in the monologue. Is that a good
so did
place
I.
to start? Go on, you start then.
Oh. Well, I noticed that Gordon was delivering his monologue and there was a big laugh, and he rather skillfully looked away to his left and then came back again as the laughter was fading to carry on talking.
That was exactly what I was going to say.
Well.
And it did lead me on to that thing which we may have spoken of before, about when you're on film. When you're on location, you have to time laughs and you have to
imagine
the laugh or guess at how long it will last.
Yes.
And so, some people fail triumphantly at doing it.
I can think of 3 of us just in this room alone.
Indeed.
Yes, or else you leave a pause on filming and nobody
and
laughs.
there's an embarrassing silence.
They have got a magic button for that.
Yes, they have, haven't they?
Yeah.
I know, which is rather good.
Which they pretend they haven't got.
Yes.
So this is a slightly longer episode, isn't it? Because we've now finished the 26 that were made for the American market.
Yes.
Which
were very short because of long
short.
ad breaks.
Yes, so they were about 22 minutes, and we're now up to 29 and a half minutes.
29 and a half, yes.
Directed by Martin Dennis.
Yes.
Who went on to have a stellar TV.
Rather well, I thought.
Yes.
I thought this is a very good episode.
What else did he do after us?
The Upper Hand was the first thing he did.
Oh, right.
And then he did, I think, some of One Foot in the Grave. We found ourselves in the Colonel's office with the 2 airmen who'd never been in the office before, as far as I know.
A good point, well presented. I don't think they have, especially not in flippers and rubber suits, rubber diving suits.
I think I would have recognised them, especially in those suits. That was my number one
Richard Marner impression. Yes, that's out of the way, thank goodness.
Yes. But also, they stomped all over the convention of the accents for this. Because they had the airmen trying to talk to Bertorelli, but Bertorelli had a phrase book.
Yes.
But he wasn't doing an English accent, he was just doing phonetic reading of the thing, which of course they didn't recognise.
It was all very strange.
But of course, the whole thing about camp came in, and you knew it was going somewhere, and you knew the camera was soon going to find its way onto Guy Siner. But we didn't know exactly on what form. But it did.
What I rather loved about that was that I didn't need to say anything. It was just a look.
Yes. You said a thing or two about the Egyptians, though, didn't you?
Oh, I did, yes. Yes.
Because they talked about their mummy, haven't they? And Bertorelli looked up mummy.
Yeah, the translation of mummy. Oh,
yeah.
That's a an Egyptian body that's been preserved in
Yes.
a tomb. And then, oh dear, yes. And I said, when we were leaving, I was told to take them in my little tank to the chateau for interrogation. And the colonel says, don't let them escape. And I say, don't worry, I'll keep the Egyptian in front of me.
They never pass up an opportunity, do they?
The Egyptian.
And then we went to the chateau.
Yes. You had a very special corset on, didn't you?
I was looking rather amazing, wasn't I? I got my
Yeah,
hair down
incredible.
and this gorgeous corset, which I think...
Was that the one that helped you to slip a disc?
No, it wasn't. That was the one when I did the strip in the chateau that was in, I can't remember what the episode was called, but it was when you were in a suit of armour and everyone was hiding in wardrobes and under a great big bed.
And you were chewing your tie and stripping.
That's right, yes.
But in this one, it was beautiful because you had to look at your absolute sexiest because you were supposed to be trying to persuade Herr Flick to marry you. And it had indeed succeeded because when he came in, he said, "All right, you can have me. I agree.
And
let's
got
get
all
married."
emotional.
And then you said, "Oh,"
Yes,
and then you said, "Oh no, I've changed my mind."
Changed my mind.
Changed my mind.
And then he got even more emotional.
Yeah.
You won't be seeing that again.
and then of course the general takes a full advantage of the fact that you're in your scanties.
I know, but gosh, Helga, I probably did realise at the time, but she's really desperate for promotion, isn't she? She'll do anything to get her sergeant's stripes.
Oh, yeah.
She's already been made a corporal.
Well, she's come from nothing, don't forget.
Yes.
What did her mother do for a living?
Was she a strudel?
She was a
Bavarian
strudel chopper.
Bavarian strudel chopper. And I didn't want to go back there.
Yeah.
You didn't. You certainly didn't, mainly because of the BO of the bacon.
The BO of the bacon, yes. So the colonel said I could stay for another night in my gorgeous room
your
that I had
scanties,
been allocated.
As long as he was allowed to stay with you.
Yes.
And
so
it would give you
for
time
dinner.
to scheme and find a way to extend your stay.
Yes.
But I did
which
love
I'm
you
sure
say,
she-
I honestly don't know how long it's going to be with my sergeant's stripes. And he says, well, about from here to the couch.
Yes. Oh, I had a line that's one that all actors dread. We must act.
Ah.
We don't like having to say lines like that, do we?
No.
We
It is
didn't.
time to act. Yeah.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Yeah.
I rather liked it when you came in, actually, going back to the scene in the chateau, when you came in to say that you did want to marry me, but you came in through the French windows off the balcony,
Yeah.
and you never took any notice of the fact that I was in a corset or anything. You just carried on talking without looking at me at all or
Yes.
seeing what I was dressed in.
I'd gone up the ivy as well, hadn't I?
Yes. Climbed up the creeper.
Yes.
Very funny.
Oh, it was great.
And I loved your exit line, which was about you were going to jolly well interrogate the see-through monk.
Oh, your tall story.
Yes, I
about
have
the
some.
monk.
I have some
Oh,
questions to ask him.
Yeah.
Yes, because I said that I'd had a vision of a monk at the end of my bed.
Yes.
And transparent. And you said...
I said, transparent clothing? You said,
No, the whole monk.
Oh, monk. Then you said I have some questions to ask him. Yes.
Yeah.
And you said, don't do it, don't do it. And then you saw a picture of you and went... shaking his head in disgust.
Yes, we had some fun with that, didn't we?
Yes.
But I have no recollection of that scene at all. Or the bit that comes later. I can't remember it at all.
Which bit that comes later?
Oh, the bit where you're dressed up as a German soldier.
Are we allowed to talk about things that are later in an episode
I
we
think we're
haven't
allowed
seen
to
yet?
talk about later in an episode. We're not
Yeah.
allowed to talk about later in the series.
Right. No fine then.
No.
Yes.
I don't think we've said the W word at all.
No.
I think we've trained ourselves out of it, haven't we?
What's the W word?
Not going to say it because
I thought I'd get her. For all those who don't know, we used to say wonderful a lot. So we imposed penalties. And we seem to have been cured,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Maybe we don't think it's so wonderful.
We don't think it's so wonderful anymore.
Wonderful, marvelous, you should care for me.
Oh, yes. Then we went into Fanny's bedroom. And there was a very elaborate bed.
There was a very elaborate
Yes.
foot of the bed,
Yes.
which was featured heavily.
And we thought it's going to be a set watch.
We did.
Yes.
And
We
it,
did.
it turned out there was a reason for it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because it was a new one that had the aerial.
It had
in
a telescopic aerial.
So one of the knobs popped off.
I thought when we saw the glorious gold knobs, I thought, oh yes, meh, 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 because they're the right colour, the gold
Yes.
that lights up. But lo and behold, one popped off, and a telescopic aerial rose through a
And
gap
the ceiling
in the
opened
ceiling.
up.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
roof opened up to allow
It's
the
a
area to go
skylight. A
straight on up.
skylight open.
Yeah.
Oh, was
In
it a
a very
skylight? I actually thought it was the roof.
high-tech sort of way.
Yeah.
Now, did you say this is the first episode of a series?
Yeah.
Series 7.
So anybody who's familiar...
Six.
Don't start. That wasn't the point of the question. The point of the question was, it's the beginning of a new series. Fanny's in the bed with Monsieur Leclerc, who looks a bit different.
Oh, yeah.
And it's partly to do with the
the
fact
fact
that
that he is different.
poor old Jack Haig was, by this time,
Had died.
I think he'd actually died by then.
Had
hadn't
he?
He had.
In
yes.
between series.
Yep.
And we got the wonderful Derek Royle.
The wonderful Derek Royle.
We had.
We just both said wonderful.
Yeah.
And I've said it twice.
But he was. Oh shit. I said, oh shit.
Fuck, I didn't
I
want to
said
be a
fuck.
nun
Oh,
anyway.
bugger. I said shit. Oh, fuck. Yes. Derek Royle was indeed wonderful. I'd worked with him in the theatre, Theatre Royal Windsor, on a play by Alan Bennett, which was glorious fun. Little story.
Go on then.
There was can't remember what it was, but there was a wonderful line in it. And sorry, there was a line in it which we all thought was really extraordinary. And we sat around in a coffee break on stage for some time, and for a good 10 minutes, discussing this line. We said, well, was it Shakespeare? I think it must be Shakespeare because it is quite beautiful. Anyway, dissolve. The end of our break, bang, at the back of the auditorium, Alan walks in, and he walked down the side of the leading actor, his name to my shame I forget, quite a well-known actor, said, Alan, this line, where does it come from? Is it Shakespeare? Is it what is it? Because we've been discussing it. And Alan said, oh, I think it's a bit of nonsense of my own. Do you want to cut it?
It's a nonsense of me, do you want to...
Beautiful.
But Derek Royle was known for his pratfalls and his physical...
Very physical comedian, yes.
Father of Carol Royle, actress. Did you know that?
Indeed.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Indeed.
But yeah, he was very good at the tumbling. He used to do a lot of Brian Ricks farces and things.
And sadly, didn't he die of...
We lost him too.
We lost him too, and he died of exactly the same thing that
Yeah.
Jack had died of.
Well, I'm going to tell you a slightly grim story, but it's kind of funny as well. Is that all right?
Yeah,
Yes,
go on.
go.
We then got Robin Parkinson, which I'm now referring to a future episode, so I'm going to be fined for
No,
it.
you're not, because it's not a
But
future
it's
episode, it's a
germane to
future
this-
actor.
Yes, and it's germane to this story. I'm in the wardrobe caravan on location, and by this time we've got Robin Parkinson. And there's a pair of boots. They're high Gustavo boots. And it says Jack Haig, and somebody just crossed out Jack Haig. And then it said Derek Royle, and they put a line to it. And Robin was in the makeup place the wardrobe place at the same time. And I both caught it at the same time. He just looked up at me and said, I guess I'm next. I noticed that they've left space above the name. But he wasn't.
But he was. Well, he's,
But
he's
it was a bit
still-
callous, I thought. I think at least a bit of Band-Aid.
Yes.
over it,
Tape or something,
like
yes.
that. He just put a line through it.
He's still around, I think.
Yes.
It is I, Leclerc.
Well, I never would have guessed.
Oh no. Back in the bedroom that we love so much, especially you love so much, there's a frieze over the fireplace. A sort of statue thing. Which I wonder if it was made for Allo Allo or was it made for I Claudius? It looked very I Claudius to me.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's interesting.
I hadn't thought of that.
And aren't you our resident I Claudius expert?
Well, I was in 2 episodes, but I don't remember that particular fireplace decoration. I don't. But it was a sort of a reclining maiden or something,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Was this in my...
Yes,
Yes, in
again.
your, above your
the
mantelpiece.
general, when he comes in, he actually sort of features it because he has a look at it. You're saying,
right.
when you're saying, oh, I can't bear to lose my quarters. I've never had quarters like this before.
Yes.
And he rather featured the fireplace and said, well, yes, you are rather doing well for yourself, aren't you?
Yeah.
And had a good look at it. And so the camera followed his
Yes.
gaze.
Yeah.
And we got to look at this rather elegant marble reclining woman.
But it did look sort of ancient, didn't it?
Yes, it did. It looked Roman. You're right. It never occurred to me, but I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
But the way they got the budgets by this time, they would have perfectly easily commissioned it.
I'm sure
If the
they would have
director had
found
said,
it, wouldn't they?
I want a Romanesque frieze above the fireplace, they probably would have done it. wouldn't they?
Probably would have
Yeah.
done, although it does seem more likely because they stored everything in those days.
Yes.
That they found it, somebody
When
found
done.
it squirreled away somewhere and went, oh, we've got to use this
Yes.
somewhere.
Yeah, I bet the designers, set designers, would burrow into the stock and the storeroom and think, oh yes, let's use that. Oh, let's have
Yes.
that. Oh yes, I'll put.
Yeah.
Must have been rather like an Aladdin's cave
Yeah.
for
Yes.
a designer.
And somebody might have said, no, but they'll recognise it from I Claudius.
Yeah.
Say, it could be the same one.
Yes,
What became of it after the fall of the Roman Empire?
exactly.
God, we go down deep in this
We
podcast.
do, don't we?
We do, don't we?
But I did enjoy it.
I did think that, in fact, funnily enough, watching it, I now remember that Henry Minster got a bit rough with Helga on the sofa in the
It was
in the
a-
He
holiday.
did.
It was
Very
slightly-
pre-Me Too, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
and very pre-Me Too, and almost not funny.
Yeah. Can I just say something?
What?
When your head is there, you get a flare of sunlight on your face.
Where do you want my head there?
No, just you can see by looking there. You
It's
can
a-
see when it's on your
It's
face.
a reflection on the
Okay.
door.
When I do that,
It's a reflection on the
it's
door.
up to you.
Oh, I can
don't
see it. Oh, I can see
see what I mean.
The
Yeah.
front,
Just thought-
the front,
Right, so I'll say it like
It's because
that.
I'm your mate. If I were not your mate, I wouldn't tell you.
Well,
So
the
you've
front
got a
door
flaring
is
face.
open to Kim's beautiful garden, and the sun is just about to peep through the door on us.
I had my favourite character name of all time.
oh, yes!
Heisengherkin,
Oh, Heisengherkin! I thought
which was followed by von Smallhausen's name,
Krakenfahrt.
von Krakenfahrt.
I love Krakenfahrt.
Yes.
Yes.
But I've never had a character title like Heisengherkin before.
No,
I like it
excellent.
a lot.
Yeah.
They must have had such fun coming up with these names.
I'm sure this was Jeremy, wasn't it?
Of course.
Definitely Jeremy.
Yes,
Of
Yeah.
course.
These Krakenfahrt and Heisengherkin.
Yes.
And gosh, you looked different in your German uniform, didn't you?
I look quite Germanic, didn't I?
You look just
Look younger
different.
than ever.
Was I dead sexy?
No.
No, I thought you were going to say
You're more sexy when you were scary hair flick.
scary head.
You're just, boring.
I look like somebody who's wearing someone else's uniform.
You did, actually.
What does that look like?
Just a tad too big for you, it looked, didn't it? As if there was room for you to grow into.
That's right, big to grow into. And von Smallhausen ended up as a field marshal.
Oh,
didn't he?
that was funny, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. And you were not allowed into the chateau because you weren't a high enough rank.
That's right. And von Smallhausen saved the day.
He
Yes,
steps
he
out
steps
from behind you. And, how about the field marshal? Pass, field marshal.
And it was Trevor T. Smith.
It was Trevor.
Who had-
Oh, good old Trevor.
Yes,
We
Trevor
haven't
T.
even
Smith.
featured him for a bit, have we?
Yeah.
No.
Goodness, I wonder how many episodes all told he was in. It must have been quite a
Quite a
large
few.
number.
Yes.
Out of the whatever it is, I know
It was
that
good
I know.
value.
I reckon Neil Green, our militant archivist, would probably know that. Or would know where to find that information.
Militant
Neil
archivist.
He is.
Neil,
You're our official militant archivist.
and you are required to find out how many episodes of Allo Allo Trevor T. Smith was in. It's probably quite easy to look it up on IMDb, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. Now you've given the game away.
Oh, sorry. Forget that bit. We'll edit. Cut. Snip.
No, it doesn't matter. But was he always the same guard, do you think? Or was he playing different guards each
I
time?
think
He played different ones, I think.
I was going to say the opposite. I was going to say he's a guard in the town who was always useful.
A freelancer.
Go over there and guard that. Go over there and guard that instead.
The duel, Leclerc and Monsieur Alphonse, having the most almighty duel. A fantastic, real swashbuckling.
Fun, wasn't it?
And speaking of Trevor...
And people kept trying to stop them and they kept starting again.
And
Yes.
Derek Royal's physicality and Ken Connor's physicality.
Yes, of course. And swiping through, did that wonderful that was in, I've said the word,
Swiping
What
through
did
each
you
other's
say?
hats.
What did you say?
Errol Flynn in one of those pirate
Oh,
films
yes.
where he swung his rapier through some candles.
Oh,
That's
And they
right.
And they had the same thing in this.
They had an
Where the-
homage. Yes.
Yes.
The candles.
Decapitated.
And then swiped through his hat.
Strike
Yes.
the top of his hat off.
And that was, one of those moments where I thought Derek Royal's take when his hat had been swiped through
Yes.
was glorious.
It was just
so
the eyes.
subtle. Just the eyes.
And they were the same size and the same sort of energy.
And we saw shadows of them as well, didn't we? Going up
Oh.
and down the wall, up and down the stairs, up, down. Oh.
Was that last
that was
week?
pure Douglas Fairbanks, wasn't
It was,
it?
wasn't it?
The sort of
Yeah.
shadow on the wall of the
Yes.
people
Yes.
dueling. It's
Yeah.
just-
I particularly enjoyed with Gavin Richards doing the Bettorelli doing the translation, and there was some, I can't remember the sentence he came up with, but something to do with these Piopoli, these people,
Oh.
these Piopoli, and then Carmen, Madame Edith says, and Mrs. Piopoli
Mrs.
too.
Piopoli, yeah. But that was all you saw of Bertorelli,
Yes, it was.
and hardly any of René and Edith.
That's
Hardly,
true.
yes, that's actually true, and not very much of Crabtree either.
No.
He did coffin carrying acting, which was very funny, with him at one end and Mimi at the other.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Who wrote these? Was it David and Jeremy?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there were always episodes when the focus was on a
Different people,
storyline
yes,
as much
yes.
Yeah.
as characters.
I think those coffins were actually quite heavy, and the girls
They
were
looked-
carrying them
Yes, they
up and
looked
down
like,
those stairs.
Can I let you into the
they
secret?
look like the real deal.
The airmen weren't actually in the coffin.
No, but they were still quite heavy. I think they were solid.
They probably
wood.
put stage weights in there.
They look like proper wooden boxes.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
I think they were.
But they probably put sandbags in there to make it more
Yeah,
convincing.
but I remember. No, I don't think so.
I
but
think they were
just
probably
the
quite
wooden
heavy enough
boxes
as they
enough.
were.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
because I
that's it.
seem to remember them, the girls saying, because of course you do retake after retake,
Yes.
don't you?
You might.
So,
And-
She might do retake after retake.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what was that?
Oh,
Stop recording.
You've had enough. You've had enough. It knows the episode's over.
Okay, so shall we take a little break and do a letter?
So, if you have any questions,
Or answers.
Or stories for
Kim.
Guy
or Richard,
Contact us on
Pod at
Helga.
Gruber.
Flick.
.com. That's pod at helgagruberflick.com.